going to take Alan to the 37th annual AES Indiana Yuletide celebration for a magical holiday production featuring Broadway star Ben Crawford as the host. Here to talk more about this is Austin Huntington, the principal cellist for the Indianapolis Symphonic Orchestra. Thanks so much for coming, Austin.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me.
I'm sad to see you without your instrument, but I guess I got to pay for that, right?
Yeah, I guess so. You should come see Yuletide if you want to see an instrument.
I actually do have tickets.
Oh,
I think I'll be there
good.
on the 22nd, maybe?
That'll be the best show, I'm
I might
sure.
have made that up.
Absolutely.
One of those days.
Absolutely.
Anyway, let's talk a little bit about this year's. How will Yuletide be different? Because I know this is a family tradition for many people.
Sure. So this year, more so than any other year, I actually think this is the best year so far. Every single show has something for everybody. And so especially now we have so many different things. We have an aerialist coming down from the ceiling. We have, of course, our wonderful orchestra. We have a seer wheel, which is essentially, if you think about like a giant metal hula hoop with LED lights.
What?
Somebody, you know, he still has all 10 fingers, so I think he's pretty good. And he does a lot of acrobatics on that. Our own Sherry Hong, our violinist, is playing a mashup of Vivaldi Four Seasons and Let It Go from Frozen.
Oh.
So there's literally something for everybody, something for, you know, the 5 to 10-year-olds, the 90 to 100-year-olds. So everybody will love it.
And that's the thing, because as a parent of someone who's about to turn 5, I wonder, is this the right place for him? Will he be, you know, because sometimes when you think of these, you think the classical music, but this seems to have more visuals with
Yes, and there's no dead space in this program. Every minute is used perfectly. There's always some sort of narrative story that goes along with it. There's a little segment that was brought from one of the older shows called the Santitizer, and so it's where all these characters, you know, go into this machine and come out as a version of themselves as Santa Claus. And so one of my favorite things is right as the curtain comes up, I look out into the audience and just the wonder and joy on everybody's face, especially I think even more so the kids, just like this is their first time experiencing sometimes the symphony, sometimes a live show, sometimes this is their first time seeing 50 Santas on stage tap dancing. So I think that there truly is something for everybody there.
I want to hear, did you ever attend these kinds of things as a kid and say, one day, it's going to be me? So
I never attended Yuletide as a kid, but my parents loved classical music growing up, so I attended we lived in Michigan, the Grand Rapids Symphony, that kind of thing. But it's one of those where, like, when you're a kid, when you see this amazing thing happening on stage, you want to be just like that. You want that to be your life. At least I did. So fast forward about 20 years and here I am.
Well, I was just talking about how my son is interested in football and how scared I am. Maybe, just maybe, he'll go into this because I think it's a little less dangerous.
Yeah, there's not as much contact with playing an instrument.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I think you sold it. I'm excited.